Welcome to the 2026 International March Mini Madness Savings Challenge, created by Lisa Grateful Me, sponsored here by Hands of Provision. And now, here's your host for today's bracket challenge, Mary.
Welcome to week 1, day 2 of March Mini Madness. My name is Mary. If you've not been to my channel, we are in the midst of an intense saving across the budgeting community online, and it's through a wonderful event that Lisa Grateful Me came up with, I think a couple years ago. And this is my first time playing, and I am loving it, absolutely loving it. And today we have 5 new face-offs coming. We are playing this with our bracket. And to recap yesterday, we have advancing into the next round, Budget with Elma, Lady Eve, Sarah Saves, and Mamma Mia Budgets. And today we have Mary Love Country Living facing off with Mini Brick Budgets, Melissa Manages facing off with Small Town Budgets, Budget with Mrs. P faces off with Canadian Finance Journey, Allie Bear Budgets faces off with Let It Be Budgets, and finally it's Ms. BB faces off with Blessed Budgets by Abigail. So let's get into it. Okay, and this tracker was given to us by Budgets with Elma. This beautiful quart is by Agape Book Club, and I'm using cards that Cash Stuffing Canadian Jen has on her copy, I believe it was. And of course, our rosters are given to us by the lovely Miss Lisa at Lisa Grateful Me. These gorgeous dashboards are by Budget with Mrs. P. Thank you to so many for being so creative. I hope you guys are having fun jumping around to different channels and watching, and that's why I'm making mine as short as I can so that we all have time to visit each other and have a blast doing it. All right, so today we have on team 3, Mary Love Country Living facing off with team 4's Mini Brick Budgets. Okay, see if I can get this moved so we can all see it. All right, so the way I do it, the way I'm playing it is we are pulling cards, rolling the die. So used to doing that. We're pulling a card from these cards and then pulling a die, either a D3 or a D4 is written on these cards, and which we will time those together. Whoever gets the highest number is the winner. I'm making this quick for you guys, but still important to see who is going to win. We're going to have 2 winners this way. We'll have the team player who advances to the final and then wins the overall, and then the team that has the highest amount saved. So 2 ways that we have winners. Okay, so we're going to have 3 times by a D4 and a 2 times by a D4. Let's see how that comes out. So both got the D4. We will start here with Mary Love Country Living, and she got a 2, so it is 6 saved on her beautiful owl. I love, love, love the green, deep greens and those big eyes. Love it. These are beautiful, beautiful. Look at that gorgeous St. Patrick's one given to us by Mini Brick Budgets. 2 times 2 is 4. So we have the winner of this face-off is Mary Love Country Living, and she will be advancing. Okay, so let's do 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4 going in there. Okay, so team 3 got 6. That's the Saving Sisters. And team 4, the Penny Princesses, got 4. Okay. All right, we will be putting those on our tracker off camera. And now it's time for our next round. And it will be team 5 facing off with team 6. And that will be Melissa Manages facing off with Small Town Budgets. Love that name, by the way. All right, let's do this. Okay. I am pre-recording, just like so many, including Lisa. So I can't comment on what other people are doing, but I am excited to be watching them all and seeing where this takes us all. Okay, we got a 2 and a 3. So right now it's looking like team 6, the Cash Queens, have the advantage. But let's see, D3 and D3. Now remember, there's no ties allowed. And if we have a tie, we use our left-right die. All right, 1. I'm sorry, I did. Yeah, that is. So 1 for this one means it's 2 on Melissa Manages. We saved 2. And on Small Town Budgets, it's a 3 times a 3. So it's 9. So it looks like Cash Queens Small Town Budgets is going to be advancing here. Move those over. And pay out 1 and 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Like I said yesterday, all my savings from March Madness this year will be going to my top 3 goals for the year, equally divided. That is debt payoff, month ahead, and retirement. All right, so that is 2 going into the smart spenders and 6 going into the Cash Queen. I'm sorry, that's 9 going into the Cash Queens. Okay, the third round, like I said, I'm letting it get done quick for you so you can go and see as many channels as you can possibly see. I know I will be. Too much fun. Back to team 1. We have Budget with Mrs. P. Thank you, Mrs. P, Budget with Mrs. P, for these gorgeous dashboards. And she says, Madness looks good on me. It sure does. That is a marvelous design there. And then we have her going up against Canadian Finance Journey with these cute pandas. We all know Lisa loves the pandas. So let's see who's going to win this face-off, shall we? Let's shuffle up our cards. Cut the deck. Okay, we got 1 from Budget Mrs. P and 3 for Canadian Finance Journey. Let's see what our multipliers are going to be. Okay, a D3 and a D4. So let's do our D3, and that gives us 2. All right, so it's 2 on Budget with Mrs. P's. And we need our D4 to find out how much Canadian Finance Journeys is going to cost us. Oh, it's a 1. So that is 3. These are low spenders, low savers. I don't know. But these are 2. Oh, I wrote it on there. You guys must excuse me. Wow. You know what? I'm going to get confused by that, aren't I? Let me just kind of, there we go. All right, let's pay out. 2 for the Budget Babes and 3 for the Saving Sweethearts. And it looks like Canadian Finance Journey will be the one advancing into the next round. So let's put $2 into the Budget Babes and $3 in Canadian finance journey. Way to go. Way to go. Okay, saving sweethearts. You guys are sweethearts, all right. Can you tell that's my team? And you saw me shuffle. You know I'm not playing favorites here. Nope. Okay, Allie Bear Budgets is going to be facing off with Let It Be Budgets. All right, let's grab their challenges. There's Allie Bear. Now I need to apologize here. I could not find your challenge from this year, Allie Bear. Alex, I think it is. So I had to go to your freebie and take the one from a previous year. I apologize. If you advance, please, someone there out there has the current years. Please help me to get that. I did my best, but couldn't get that. So sorry. My apologies. And then she is facing off with Let It Be Budgets. Love this beautiful green in there. My favorite green, if you can't tell. I love, love, love green. One of my favorite calming colors. Okay. All right. We have a 2 for Allie Bear and a 2 for Let It Be Budget. So far, we are neck and neck there. Now we get our multipliers. We get a D3 here and a D3 here. Let's see what the die does for us. We got a 2, so that's 4 for Allie Bear Budgets. And I almost wrote on that again if you guys didn't notice. And a 3, so a 6 for Let It Be Budgets. So Let It Be Budgets is going to be advancing to the next round. Karen, you are advancing. Oh, we need to do our payout, guys. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right. So $4 going into the Saving Sisters. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, $6 going into the Penny Princesses. Way to go, teams. You are helping me save, helping this whole budget community save. Up next, facing off, our last 2 players today are It's Ms. BB with the Smart Spenders and Blessed Budgets by Abigail with the Cash Queens. So, it's Ms. BB. It's March Madness time. It sure is. It is a little crazy around here. And this is Blessed Budgets by Abigail with a cute little basketball guy. This has been taking up so much of my time this week. I don't know if I'm going to get my other videos done, but that saving will happen even if it gets doubled up next week, because next week will be a little less intense. All right, we've got 3 going for It's Ms. BB and 1 going to Blessed Budgets by Abigail. Now it's time to see our die multiplier for both. Okay. A D3 and a D4. Let's see if Blessed Budgets by Abigail can catch up from behind here. All right, D3 is a 2. So that is $6 on It's Ms. BB. And let's do a D4. And it's $3 into Blessed Budgets by Abigail. So it looks like It's Ms. BB will be advancing into the next round. Now you guys know that I have 2 wild card teams. So at the end of the first round, those who didn't advance will play off and get another chance to go forward. So look forward to that on day 7, I think it'll be. Okay, so let's do our payout. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, and 3. All right. So that is going into Smart Spenders, Team 5. another $6. And to the Cash Queens, another $3. All right, we'll have to catch up our tracker and find out how much we've saved. Probably at the end of the week, we'll do a recap as to where we are in our savings and which team it looks to be ahead. But that's it for week 1, day 2. See you tomorrow.